Hello science buddies, everyone who's interested in science, in bugs, in animals, and all living creatures, or maybe you just like knowing who would win versus when a tarantula goes up against a scorpion. We are going to find out today. As always, you can rent this book at the Blue Island Public Library. Come check it out. We have this and many others. And let's dive right in. Who do you think would win between a tarantula and a scorpion? Do you know what both those creatures are? That's what they look like. One's a giant spider and one is like a vicious, poisonous bug. Personally, my money's on the scorpion. But the tarantula might be stronger and bigger, so let's find out. Ooh. Scientific name of tarantula is Theraphosa blondie. Meet the tarantula. There are almost 900 species of tarantulas. In this book, we will feature the largest, the Goliath bird-eater tarantula. Fact: most tarantulas are about the size of your hand. Definition: an arachnid is a class of arthropods that live on land. Spiders, mites, and ticks are arachnids. Wow, a fully grown Goliath bird-eater tarantula is 12 inches across, which is also 1 foot. Tarantulas are hairy spiders. Spiders have 4 pairs of legs. Spiders are in a group of invertebrates called arachnids. Meet the scorpion. Scientific name, Laeris quinquestritis. Meet the scorpion. There are more than 1,500 known species of scorpion. We will use the death stalker scorpion in our battle. Careful, you do not want to get stung by a scorpion. Fact: the largest scorpion is the emperor scorpion, which is 8 inches long. The death stalker scorpion is 3 inches long. Scorpions are also arachnids. They have 2 claws and an extended tail. The scorpion has a stinger on the end of its tail. Next to the stinger is the talcin, which is filled with poison. Filled with poison, stinger. Whew. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Tarantulas burrow. Many tarantulas live in burrows. They usually dig their own tunnel and then leave a web at the entrance to stop intruders and water from coming in. Sometimes a tarantula will move into an abandoned burrow of a snake or a mouse. A burrow is a hole or a tunnel in the ground dug by an animal for a place to live. So that's where most tarantulas live, right underneath the ground in a burrow. And I guess this is their natural habitat everywhere in purple. So South America, up into Middle America, some parts of Africa, some parts of Asia, some parts of Australia. Scorpions burrow. Scorpions live under rocks, under branches, and just about anywhere they can safely hide. Most scorpions hide during the day and come out at night. Scorpions and tarantulas do not live in Antarctica. Okay, and it looks like scorpions are pretty much native to almost the same places as tarantulas, just a little bit more ground there. Tarantula anatomy. Notice the segmented body, which is divided into 2 parts. The legs come out of the front part, the thorax. The back part is the abdomen. So all the legs come out of the front, and then the back has the spinnerets, I guess. Definition. The word anatomy means the parts of a plant or animal. Fact: the spinnerets make silk. Okay, there you go. Bonus fact: tarantulas have tiny claws at the end of their legs. Ew. Fact: spiders do not have wings. Okay, I feel like that's obvious. You did not need to state that. It looks like tarantulas have 10 legs, but they don't. The 2 legs beside their mouth are called palps. They are like arms. They help the tarantula move their food around. Okay, so those are basically, ugh, gross. Those are basically arms, so they don't count them as legs. Scorpion anatomy. Scorpions have 2 eyes on the top of their thorax. 2 eyes at the top of their thorax, and 3 to 5 pairs of eyes on the side. Gross. The side eyes are called lateral eyes. Fun fact, scorpions have sensors on their feet that detect vibrations. Scorpions also have 2 claws on each foot. Ew, my God, both of these creatures are so icky. Fact, scorpions do not have wings. Why is that also a fact? Like, we can see that there's no wings on these creatures. Did you know arachnids do not have antennae? No, I did not know that. That's a good fact. Thank you. Scorpions glow under black light because they reflect ultraviolet rays. Wow, that's unique. That's interesting. Huh. They glow under UV light, so in a black light. Tarantula weapons. The tarantula's mouth has quite a bite. It carries poison in its fangs. Fact, all tarantulas are predators. Yikes, disgusting. Tarantulas throw up digestive juices onto their prey. Gross. They must have some intense digestive juices. It must like burn their skin and stuff. Tarantulas rub their legs against their hairy bodies and shoot hair at their attackers. Oh my God. This is called urticating. It is a nasty weapon that makes some animals cough and have trouble breathing. Oh my God, that's so gross. They just shoot their hair at them and it gets in their lungs and they can't breathe. Scorpion weapons. 2 claws that can bite. Fact, scorpions are different colors depending on where they live. A stinger that can pierce. Its poison can paralyze a scorpion's victims. Yikes, scorpions also throw up on their prey. So nasty. The scorpion has 2 little pinchers in its mouth. See? So both of these creatures have pincers. They both have poison. They both throw up on their prey. But it looks like the tarantula might be at a bit of an advantage just because it's bigger. But the scorpion can paralyze, so. Some animals are similar to a tarantula. Many other creatures in the animal kingdom also have 8 legs. Crabs do. Ticks do. Ew, I hate ticks. I got one on my head and my mom had to rip it out of my skull for me. And also a mite does. Did you know the name tarantula comes from an Italian dance? The Tarantula. I did not know that. I wonder what that looks like. Most spiders also have 8 eyes. Okay. You could say that a scorpion is a land lobster. Ew, God, that makes so much sense. Fact, shrimp have 10 legs. So this is all the different creatures that belong in the scorpion family here. Scorpions, lobsters, they look pretty much the same. You can see the resemblance there actually. Crayfish. Obviously, you know, people, now lobster is a delicacy. People also eat crayfish, but it's not considered as fancy of a meal, I guess, as far as I know. Not around here, at least. And then obviously people love shrimp. I wonder if people like to eat scorpions. Comment if you've eaten a scorpion before. Fact. Scorpions, lobsters, and crayfish all have 8 legs. Scientists think they are related. Oh, okay, so they think they are related. But I guess they haven't proven that? That's what that statement kind of implies. Or it is proven? I'm not sure. It says it's a fact. They think they're related, but they don't know. I don't know. Yummy! So this is what tarantulas eat. Tarantulas are not vegetarians. They are carnivores. Tarantulas hunt and eat insects, other arachnids, tiny mice, lizards, snakes, and small birds. Gross fact. When tarantulas throw up onto their prey, the digestive juices soften up their dinner so they can eat it. Yep, that's what I thought. Bonus fact. Tarantulas are cannibals. They eat each other. So a tarantula will eat pretty much anything it can kill, it looks like. Small mice, small birds, snakes, lizards, other spiders, other insects. They will eat anything they can kill, at least. Scorpions are not hunters. They wait for food to come to them. Scorpions mostly eat insects, spiders, and other bugs. Hungry fact. Some scorpions can live 1 year without eating. Holy cow. I'm going to repeat that. Hungry fact. Some scorpions can live for 1 whole entire year without eating anything at all. Holy cow, that's a long time. Cannibal fact. Scorpions would also gladly eat one another. Scorpions ambush their prey. Okay, so they eat grasshoppers, ladybugs, looks like a wasp over here, butterflies, ants, flies, red ants, Asian beetles. It looks like actually that's an Asian beetle and that's a ladybug. Anything that, it says that they wait for their food to come to them and then they ambush their prey. Okay. Molting. Humans and other mammals have bones inside their bodies. Tarantulas and other arachnids have their skeletons on the outside of their bodies. Fact. Tarantulas have an exoskeleton. An exoskeleton is an exterior shell. To grow larger, the tarantula sheds its exoskeleton. This is called molting. Okay, so to get bigger, they have to get rid of their old skeleton because it's on the outside. That's pretty crazy. I'm glad my skeleton is on the inside. Yeah, it says right here. Mammals have an endoskeleton, which means it's on the inside. Woo! Thank goodness. Did you know? When tarantulas molt, they shed their entire skin, including the linings of their mouth, respiratory organs, and stomach. Whew, man. That's pretty crazy. They get rid of their whole body all at once. Get a new one. We molt too. Okay, so scorpions also molt. Scorpions also have an exoskeleton. You could say that scorpions climb right out of their own skins. Disgusting. Scorpions are vulnerable when they shed their shell. It says below, this is not a picture of 2 scorpions. On the left is the scorpion's old shell. On the right is the same scorpion with his new exoskeleton. How can you tell which is the shell? What do you think? How can you tell which one is the shell? If you look very closely at this one, you can see that it has a little eye right there, and this one doesn't have any eyes. So what do you guys think so far? Who do you think is going to win, tarantula versus scorpion? I think my money is on the tarantula, actually. Tasty. Some people eat tarantulas. They roast them over a fire on a stick and eat them like you would eat a marshmallows. And tarantulas are also said to be delicious. How does that look? You want to eat that? I guess people eat them like marshmallows. This is a bowl of roasted tarantulas. People in Asia, Africa, and South America enjoy eating them. Question. Do you think your school cafeteria should serve tarantulas for lunch? I'm okay with not eating tarantulas, honestly. Did you know people from the Amazon rainforest squish the guts out of... Okay, let me just go ahead and repeat this. Did you know that people from the Amazon rainforest squish the guts out of the abdomen of the tarantula and cook it like scrambled eggs? Holy cow, that sounds disgusting. Apparently they like it, otherwise they wouldn't do it, but golly, that sounds gross. Better than a hot dog? Humans also eat scorpions. Okay, there you go. Well, that also, it kind of makes sense because we eat lobster, crayfish, and shrimp a lot too. And not just a few people, millions of people eat scorpions. Look at that little boy. He's eating it. Honestly, he doesn't look happy though. Which would you prefer? Scorpions on noodles or scorpions on rice and beans? Maybe for dessert, you can lick a scorpion lollipop. I've seen those in New Mexico. I've never had one before though. Fact, people in China eat millions of tons of scorpions per year. Woo, they like scorpions. Dream this. This is a tarantula in attack mode. If you were ant-sized, this is what it would look like if you were fighting a tarantula. Fact, 8 legs give creatures great balance. Oh, that's why they can, they must be really strong too. That's why they can climb straight up walls and stuff like that. The tarantulas. The tarantulas would be a great name for a football team. Would it? Do you think that would be a good name for a team? Imagine that. The scorpion has a 3-pronged attack. Left claw, right claw, piercing tail. Pretend you're fighting a giant scorpion. It would look like this. Big ancient fact. A fossil of an 8-foot-long sea scorpion was recently discovered. Holy cow, I would never want to see that thing. Man, if you've ever seen the Disney version of Atlantis, The Lost Empire, that's pretty much what they depict when they're trying to get into Atlantis, was a giant sea scorpion. So that's pretty interesting. The scorpions. The scorpions would be a cool name for a baseball team. Yeah, I could see that more than the tarantulas, honestly. Young tarantulas. A mother tarantula does not take care of her young. As soon as the spiderlings are born, they are on their own. Did you know female tarantulas can live for more than 20 years? Wow, that's a long time for a bug. Would you believe a baby spider is called a spiderling? Yeah, I would believe that. That's kind of a cute name for something so gross looking though. God. Ugh. Scorpion babies. Scorpions, however, are good mothers. They carry their cute little babies on their backs. Okay, that's a very loose interpretation of cute, but I think it is cute that she carries them on their backs. I will admit that. Fun fact, scorpions have been on Earth for more than 400 million years. Okay, if you guys have been watching 6 Science Facts, what does that make a scorpion then? A living fossil. Yes, that's right. Scorpions are living fossils. That's pretty awesome. Interesting fact. Scorpions have been on Earth longer than spiders. Okay. Question. Do you think a baby scorpion is called a scorpling or a baby scorpion? A baby scorpion is called a scorpling. That's hard to say. A scorpling sounds like a name of a band. Things that tarantulas find difficult. Finding glasses with 8 lenses. Finding matching shoes. Finding a hairdresser that won't want to run away. Yep, that would be the hardest, I bet. I wouldn't want to cut a tarantula's hair. Gross. Places that you don't want to find a scorpion. On your face while you've been sleeping. No, definitely not. Near the bathroom, get out of there, you will die. Or in your lunchbox. Never, ever, ever, I will kill you and throw away the lunchbox and you'll die in there. The tarantula is climbing a tree. The tips of its legs are like little needles. It has no trouble climbing. The scorpion, as usual, is hidden under a rock. It doesn't want to bother anyone. It is waiting for some food to walk by. So there's the tarantula, there's the scorpion. Soon it's dusk. The scorpion takes a peek outside. Dusk means the sun is about to set, or it just set. Yeah, like just after sunset is what dusk is. The scorpion gets a surprise. The tarantula jumps on top of it. Normally, the tarantula would use its legs and palps to pin an insect and jab it with its mouth fangs, but the scorpion fights back. The tarantula does not like the snapping scorpion claws. The scorpion scrambles and escapes. The scorpion uses its claws and tail to fight. It backs off, then runs right at the tarantula. It grabs the tarantula's palps with its claws, then jabs one of its legs. The scorpion shoots venom into the tarantula's leg. Woo! Do you guys remember what the scorpion venom does? If I remember right, it paralyzes. So soon, the tarantula will be paralyzed, which means it won't be able to move. The tarantula is bigger than the scorpion, but now one of its legs is numb. The tarantula flips the scorpion over, but the scorpion gets right back up and jabs another leg. While the tarantula wonders what's wrong with its body, with its legs, the scorpion jabs it in the body. The poison starts working, and the tarantula eventually stops moving. The scorpion will eat the tarantula. Woo! So I guess I was right in the beginning. In the beginning, I thought that the scorpion would win, but then as I learned more about them, I thought the tarantula would win. But then it turns out that the scorpion came through because of its numbing agents and its poison. So now the scorpion can eat the tarantula because the tarantula is not able to move at all because it's totally paralyzed. Wow, that was a really cool story. Who would win? Tarantula versus scorpion. Thanks for tuning in, guys.